Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another session of Qur'anic Arabic recitation with Tajweed rules. In this session, we will be studying these two lines of Al-Qaida Nuraniya on page number 13. This slide is just a reminder for transliteration purposes. So the first line is Ad-Darsus Sabi'. Ad-Darsu Sabi'. Ad-Dars means lesson, Sabi' means seventh. So this is the seventh lesson of Al-Qaida Nuraniya. And this lesson is about Al-Alif Al-Saghiratu. Al-Alif Al-Saghiratu, which means the small alif. Wal-Ya'u Al-Saghiratu. Wal-Ya'u Al-Saghiratu, which means the small ya. والواو الصغيرة والواو الصغيرة, which means small vowel. So this lesson is about the use of small alif, small ya, and small waw. So before we explain the main lesson, we need to revisit Arabic vowels. So if we have any letter and on top of that is fatha, then which is a short vowel, then for example, we have ba fatha ba, that will become ba, one count. We prolong the syllable one count. But when we have this structure where we can replace any letter with this circle and it has fatha on top of it and followed by alif, that becomes, for example, ba fatha, and there's hidden sakoon here, so we just put that here as well. Ba fatha alif sakoon ba, it becomes ba, two counts. So this is ba, one count, this is ba, two counts. So we need to know the difference when we see ba fatha ba and ba fatha alif saghira ba. As we said in the beginning, this lesson is about alif saghira, waw saghira, and ya saghira. So this is called alif saghira, small alif, which is written normally on top of a letter. So if we see a structure of like this, ba fatha ba, so that is actually prolonged one count. Ba fatha ba. And if we see structure like this, ba fatha alif saghira ba, then that is prolonged two counts. Ba. So this is ba, this is ba. So there is difference. When you see this one, we have to pronounce it as ba, and this one is ba. This is one count prolongation. This is two counts prolongation. Another one, if we see these two structures, okay. If you see this one, ba fatha, this is pronounced as ba fatha alif sakoon ba, which will be in lesson number 8 of Al-Qaida Nuraniya. That's after a few lessons. So this is one structure, ba fatha alif sakoon ba, and this one is ba fatha alif saghira ba. If you see the writing, the way they are written, that's different, but the actual sounds, they are same, and the rules that will be applied to them, they are same as well. So ba fatha alif saghira ba, ba fatha alif sakoon ba. So both are same sound, just only different way of writing. We will explain this in detail in lesson number 8 of Al-Qaida Nuraniya. So the first syllable we have is ba fatha alif saghira ba. So ba fatha alif saghira, ba fatha alif saghira ba, and ba is a light letter. So we need to remember that, because when we are pronouncing it, we have to pronounce it as if it was a light letter. Ba fatha alif saghira ba, ba fatha alif saghira ba. It's two counts prolongation. The next syllable we have is ya fatha alif saghira ya. Ya is a light letter and has fatha on it and small alif. Ya fatha alif saghira ya, ya fatha alif saghira ya. So the next syllable we have is ra. So ra is can be heavy or light. This in this case is heavy because it has fatha on it. Ra fatha. Ra has different rules, but we will have separate lesson for that when we use it heavy and when too light. But whenever it has fatha on top of it, so it is heavy. We will have detailed discussion on that. Ra fatha alif saghira ra. Ra fatha alif saghira ra. 2 counts prolongation. Mim. Mim is a light letter and it has fatha on it. Mim fatha alif saghira ma. Mim fatha alif saghira ma. So the next syllable we have is la. So lam it can be light or heavy. It depends on situation. We previously explained that. So in this case we are using as light. Lam fatha alif saghira la. Lam fatha alif saghira la. The next syllable we have is wa. Waaw is light. Waaw has fatha on top of it. Waaw fatha alif saghira wa. Waaw fatha alif saghira wa. The next syllable we have is na. Noon, which is a light letter and it has fatha on it. And alif saghira. Noon fatha alif saghira na. Noon fatha alif saghira na. So the next few slides would be sounds only. Ba, ba, ya, ya, ra, ra, ma, ma, la, la, wa, wa, na, na. So this is the end of this session. We will practice the one line 10 times in next session, inshallah. We will see you in next session. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.